Hi, everybody. This is Rhonda Cobb, and welcome to the show. It is so awesome to be here. This is going to be a great show, and it has timely advice for you. Am I rocking it or what, right? Definitely. Now, remember, you can all reach me at rcmoneycoach@gmail.com. So don't forget that, because if this gives you a question, and it might, um, go ahead and send me an email, and we'll clear up any confusion or questions that you've got. Also, if you haven't had a chance, go see the new website. It's all beautiful. Um, rcmoneycoach.com. And we have a company page both on Facebook and LinkedIn. Rhonda Cobb, the Money Coach. There's a comma there. Rhonda Cobb, comma, the Money Coach. So look us up, follow us, and you'll get to see what we post when you follow us. Plus, we put free tips. That's what we post. We post free stuff. So, and if you want to opt into the real freebies, go to the website, give us your email address in that little box. You get a free booklet right away. And then every once in a while, we send you stuff. We don't send very frequently. We're not one of those companies that sends stuff 3 or 4, 5, 6 times a day. Lord, I hate that. And we don't share your email, we don't sell it, and we rarely send you any information except our own. So, that being said, you're awesome, and thank you for listening and for visiting our sites or following. Now, remember in our last show, if you were listening, we talked about Crazy 2020 and the huge discount we're offering on the 10-day Fast Start Money Management Program. Did you fly to the link and order it? Did you see how huge that discount was? Cool, huh? Did you start your program? Did it all download the way I thought it was supposed to? It's all supposed to automatically just come to you. Day. Every 10 days, you're supposed to automatically get something. So let me know how's it going. Because if there's any kink in the system, boy, I need to know that so we can fix it really quickly. All right, onward. Today we're talking about, oh dear, credit changes since February of 2020. So the best title is They Did What? I know. That's the best title I could come up with. Because, when I realized what was afoot, I got really mad, really pretty angry. I even said some words that I rarely utter out loud. I know, me, right? Oh, it was bad. Bear with me so I can help you through this without me saying any of those words out loud. It's okay if you say them, I won't say anything, but if I say them, that's not cool. So while 2020 has raged on and we've had calamity upon illness, etc., the banks and credit card companies have been hard at work. Yes, protecting their assets. What do you mean, Miss Rhonda? Well, thank you for asking. First, around the end of February, the new FICO credit score model was unveiled. It makes it even harder to get a high score. The things that made your credit score drop like a stone before February now cause it to sink like a big rock. Most people experienced an immediate drop of 30 points and some more. That means if you were valiantly striving to hit the magic 680 to qualify for a mortgage, you now have 30 plus points more to go, and all through no fault of your own. You got a money coach, you followed the plan, you worked to stay on time and on budget, and then overnight, poof, there went your score. Egads, as my Aunt Abby used to say. It's a good way of saying something without being profane, isn't it? Egads. She was so cute. The new FICO model places higher emphasis on on-time payments and low debt. The new model I discovered after hours of research relies on you using 1/3 of your available credit. That means if you have a credit card With a credit limit of $3,000, you can only have a balance of $1,000, or your credit score will suffer. Kick in the head number one. A single late payment will drop the new formula score by 30 points. One late payment. Kick in the head number two. The FICO score goes from 300 to 850, with 850 being perfect. So if you have a score of 775 and up, you should be patting yourself on the back. Not there, a little higher up. Okay, yeah, that's better. Now, remember last week when I asked you this? Have you seen the disastrous results when a person spends and spends without thought for their ability to pay it? Now it's going to be even more of an impact. Then, because of the virus and other cattywampus events of 2020, some banks decided to cut spending limits on credit cards already in your wallet. That means your score just changed because they reduced your credit limit. Just when you needed it to stock up the pantry with essentials, they Scrooged you again. Kick in the head number three. I'm having a hard time being positive here if you haven't noticed. Usually I'm really positive. And I am positive. When I'm done with the buyer beware, I'll have solutions for you. But the next nudge in the head came when some of the big banks changed their status on home equity loans. They either stopped taking applications for them, period, or they made the requirements to qualify very difficult. Apparently, they don't like the low mortgage interest rates that are currently prevalent. So one of your ways to survive a brief stint of unemployment disappeared overnight at some banks. Can I just say what I think? Never mind, you say what you think, and I'll go with that. Yep, that sounds about right. You're hitting the nail on the head there. The next buyer beware is the standards for securing a mortgage. Prior to the FICO score changes, the standards for a mortgage started at a 650 score and 5% down. Now it is much higher for most lenders, both the score and the down payment. One went all the way to 700 or 720 and 20% down. I guess they don't want to write very many mortgages. If you had gotten pre-approved in March and went for final approval in April, you probably experienced the switchover firsthand. Talk about a kick in the head when you're in the middle of trying to buy a house. The 650 score you used to need dropped automatically to 620 with the new FICO change. And at the exact same time, the score you now need went up to 700. Wow. Now you need 80 points more, don't you? Go ahead, say it out loud. I hear you. So, what is the solution? First, people, here it is. Rein it in. Rein in on the spending. Stop putting unnecessary purchases on credit cards and letting it linger there. The average card is charging you 19.99% interest, while they're getting their money from the Federal Reserve for almost 0% interest. That means they're making 19.7% profit on you. Pure profit. Okay, if you're okay with that. But if not, stop letting it build up. You have the ability to limit their profit and to improve your own finances. The next solution is pay every bill on time. It might be tough right now, but do your best. Pay every bill on time. And if you're dealing with a credit card company, on time means 2 days early. Okay? Next, before you buy anything, ask the key question. Do you remember the key question? Do I want it or do I need it? All right. Next, if you're applying for a loan, start with a small, locally owned bank first. You'll probably get a better deal. And if you're searching for a mortgage, send me an email and I'll send you a referral to a knowledgeable independent broker. Somebody who really wants your business and will do a good job. And finally, yep, you know it. Here it comes. You can and you should enroll in the new 10-day Fast Start Money Management Program. We'll get you back on track quickly. Now, if you want a program that is less do it yourself, the 10-day Fast Start relies essentially on you, not entirely. It is a virtual class. It does come with webinars, worksheets, fill in the blank. We talk you through it, and then you can email the worksheets to get them reviewed anytime you have any question or you get caught. So it's primarily, I would say, do it yourself, which is fabulous. Most of you can handle that. But if you want it more done for you, you know you need to get this done, you're working a lot of hours, you're doing everything you can do to keep all the balls in the air, then the Forget You program is probably better for you. For a certain amount every single month, I do most of the work for you. I create your budget, I write letters to your creditors, I work on boosting your credit score, and so on and so forth. And if we had time, we have time for one little happy dance. I have one person that I worked with that was in a very dire situation, and I worked with them for a few months. Got their credit score up by almost 100 points, got all their debt reduced, got some of the collections removed from their credit report, and now they're ready to go forth and start searching for their new home. Happy day, right? Awesome. It did take a few months, and I just love them dearly. They were patient, they participated, they had a good attitude, and they never gave up the whole time. But when they started, their attorney had given them two choices. You're either going to work with Ronda or you're going to file bankruptcy. So we did the better thing. We got them out of that little jam. It took a little while, but we got it done. I'm so happy for them. It's so cool. That's my mission, to help people get it done, to get set. And I like it. It's fun. So anyway, so whichever way you want to go. If it was me, I would enroll in the 10-day Fast Start first because it's got a huge discount on it and you can get started really, really fast. And then after that, you're already a customer, so somebody might give you a discount on the Forget You program, probably. And then in a few months, you'll be totally rocking it. Talk about a 1-2 punch to fight back and refresh your life this year. Oh, how many of us need this? A lot. So don't hesitate. Let's get you set. Get set. Reset your goals. You can still reach them, and we'll be there to help you out. If you don't have the link and the little thing on the show for today, here it is for the 10-day Fast Start. It's bit.ly/2 capital X, capital S, 2 little d, 4 capital K. Okay? And here's my email again, just in case you didn't get all that. rcmoneycoach@gmail.com.